Elite CLOCKMAN, now this is episode 13 of SKIBIDI Toilet Multiverse. Welcome back to another one, y'all. My fault for not uploading 3 today or yesterday. It just kind of been like managed days, and tomorrow's a Sunday, so it's like one of the days where I gotta like make sure that everything is good and in order. But y'all already know we're gonna get this reaction, and I want to do this. You know, it's not right to do the reaction without the analysis. So I'm finna go ahead and get this analysis. Also, let me know if y'all want my analysis of the multiverse episodes. Although I don't think I can give one because they be a little confusing sometimes. Like I don't really be knowing exactly what's going on all the time. Like for example, they told me that Moby was in the episode, bro. I did not see Moby. I didn't. Like, I was not paying attention. I thought maybe it was my mouse cursor bugging or something, but I didn't even know he was in there.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo,
Elite
what's up,
CLOCKMAN here. Episode 13
He really sounded like Elite Cameraman if he just woke up.
of SKIBIDI Multiverse was actually nuts, and we'll be analyzing it thoroughly today. I also have Elite Cameraman with me today because we hit the like goal in the last video.
I'm already on to them. I'm already on to them.
Hello everyone, Elite Cameraman here.
Yo, bro, go back to your channel.
Today we are going to talk about why my brother is a traitor and why I want to disown him now.
Hey, who said that I'm a traitor? How do you even know that, bruh? Maybe there were some deeper meanings behind why I did what I did. Or maybe I'm just straight up evil, but we'll get into everything that happened in this episode with Elite Cameraman. There are so many things to talk about, so before we get into the analysis, make sure to like the video and let's try to reach 50,000
Make sure y'all like the video, man.
likes today. And make sure to subscribe to the channel if you want to see more SKIBIDI Multiverse analysis videos.
Yeah, everyone, subscribe right now. Anyways, here we go. This
Oh,
episode
why you just do that to him? Chill out.
starts with us actually inside one of the Drillman tunnels that we kept seeing from the outside. But for the first time in the series, we get to see how they are being made. And it looks like 2 cameramen are accompanying one regular drill man and one large drill man who is drilling the hole by becoming a boulder drill.
Yeah, but Choji, that's what it's called. It's called human spiky boulder or whatever. I couldn't remember it earlier.
You can also see the drill man on the right is holding some light. And this is most likely just for the cameraman, because I don't think drill man themselves need any light for navigation or to understand.
They probably like Toph from Avatar. They could just feel everything through their feet or the tectonic waves or however that works.
Where they are going. Suddenly the large drill man stops because his equipment gets broken, but we have no idea why this happens. It might be because of getting used too much, or maybe he was damaged in the last fight when attacking the parasite toilet who was trying to escape in episode 11. But the drill man next to us,
The fact that they could just replace their drill heads is kind of crazy though.
uses his own drill to
It leaves a lot of like room for upgrading and for that race to be a little bit of a problem.
fix the large drill man's equipment, and he opens up a way for us to get on the surface.
Just like Elite Cameraman said, we don't know why exactly the large drill man was damaged, but one thing is for sure, the battle on the field is crazy. The second we go outside,
All out warfare.
we literally
everywhere.
see a scene which can only be described with the word
Pandemonium.
hell.
Or that.
There is no other definition. We haven't really seen a chaotic scene like this ever in both SKIBIDI Toilet and SKIBIDI Multiverse series. Normally battles are more strategic and there is less crazy mayhem. This place literally looks like a Call of Duty Warzone lobby. We can see all kinds of toilets fighting all kinds of Alliance members. It would take too much time to go over every single fight happening across this episode, so I'm only going to go over the ones that look goofy and seem important in some way. First thing that we should see is the Titan drill man fighting without any mercy. If you guys have watched my episode 12 analysis, you would know that there was a Morse code which said Titan drill man is okay, but we already knew that he wasn't heavily damaged. One thing that we were misled on was the leaks in the thumbnail of the episode, because in the leaks in the thumbnail, his core seems to be not glowing at all, even though in the episode it's clearly glowing red. It might have been a rendering issue, but I guess we'll never know.
Indeed.
While running, we see a large speaker man, literally destroying toilets left and right, but suddenly we get attacked out of nowhere.
After we get smashed with a bat, we
They're really going back and forth. Who they think they is, bruh? This Shaq and Kobe?
also get kicked in the face, and it turns out that it's the mutant toilet, but something is different. His eyes are white, and after he gets killed, they fade away. Does this mean that this mutant toilet was actually a robot? Because we've seen
Or maybe it's just being controlled. That could be it too.
normal ones before, but even if he is a robot, why would they make robot versions when there are the normal ones? This mutant toilet might actually give us a clue about what happened at the end of the episode with the analysis YouTubers, but we'll get to that later. After we get saved by a cameraman growing a spear, he literally dies in an explosion, and we get the bat from the ground to help the fight. We
That was
used the
crazy.
bat on a
Legit got nuked.
toilet which we saw spewing acid onto another cameraman and kill him with ease. But because of how this battleground is, another toilet comes out of nowhere with machine guns forcing
Yo,
us
this episode was all over the place, bro. It's so hard to keep up. Like on a live reaction, I was like, yo, what is going on?
to hide. While hiding inside, we see a cameraman fighting with a toilet on top of pipes. But something is weird because the toilet's neck is not there. This probably was a rendering issue, but it's still funny to look at. Seconds later, Titan Drillman steps onto the machine gun toilet, saving us from the bullets. And right when he is going to fight with a rocket launcher toilet, we see our destination, and it's the building that says SKIBIDI Laboratory Base 4.
Interesting.
We have no idea where the other bases are, since this is the only building with a name that I saw in this episode. But it seems like this all place is the SKIBIDI toilet territory, and mutant toilet that we saw earlier probably was an experiment. We also are guessing that we are going to see the SKIBIDI toilet laboratory in the original series as well, when the Alliance enters the bunker, but it's still not confirmed yet. And honestly, what happened inside this laboratory should stay inside the laboratory forever, because unless he had a reason, my brother really made some unforgivable decisions.
Indeed.
Didn't you, Elite Clockman?
Clockman. Clockman.
Come on now, you can't put me on the spot like that. I surely had a good reason for doing something like that. It's not like you'd believe in me being pure evil, right? And we'll get to it later, but ISO Toilet literally said sorry on his screen. No villain would say that. Anyways, after we see the base, we start rushing towards the laboratory, but we suddenly get hit by a car that's being driven by a toilet. This is the first time we are seeing something goofy like this.
This is what I'm saying. How are they driving? With what? Not with the teeth, not with the skibidi slop. Yes. No. How is he driving that?
Even though we have seen
Yo,
Skibidi
the
cars,
building crashing down
this
is
really
crazy.
was something else. We also see Titan Drillmen trying to destroy the whole base, and when we look back at the car seat, the toilet is gone, and the car is going towards some explosives. We instantly jump down and watch the car explode, but now we have to go through the battlefield to get to the laboratory, and everything is still crazy. Toilets and Alliance members are dying left and right. After we start rushing towards the lab, we
It's like a Warzone map.
see a construction pickup car picking up a toilet and ramming it with a container. It's not clear who is driving it, but I can assure you that it was most likely a speakerman. Right when we see the laboratory,
Yo, the neck crack. Yeah, that's killing me.
a new upgraded toilet shows up, and right before he kills us, he suddenly stops, and we can actually see a white plunger on him.
Yeah, baby! We can see our boy Glitch Plunger cameraman destroying this toilet, and if you look carefully, he actually has both red and white plungers. And this results in the toilet's face completely being frozen with because of Plunger cameraman's ice plungers. Not gonna lie. I thought he would have some special plungers like this in the main series when I was guessing and making theories about his return before episode 63
I didn't even peep that's what they did. I always thought the plungers just had some type of effect.
existed. After this glitch, Plunger rams onto the toilet, destroying it, and we start running towards the laboratory once more.
Good move.
This time, there is nothing in our way, and we simply get in, but no one was ready for what happened in this episode. After we get in, we see some technological devices, and it does look like toilets use this place for experiments. We look at the board, and it seems like they are either counting days or trials, and you do the math, there are 150 lines.
Yeah,
Which
well, 150, well, yeah, 5, and you do vertical ladder, yeah.
means they either have been trying for 150 days or 150 times. I have no idea what they were doing, but it seems like they were successful because this place seems like everything already has been packed and shipped.
Word.
I'm not going to get into what these machines are because they are most likely just random models used for the sake of design. But one thing that's pulling my attention is the teeth on the table. I feel like the robot mutant toilet we saw in the beginning, and these teeth might mean that we might see a robot toilet uprising. Seconds later, a toilet shows up coming from the outside and tases a large toilet, knocking him out. But right when he is about to tase us, my boy Elite Clockman enters the scene cooler than everyone else. He uses his spear
Yeah,
to
that spear is crazy, bro.
kill off the toilet, recalls it, and enters through the other door. But where is the spear? It's kind of weird
And where's Moby, bro?
because his spear seems to be controlled with time, but we have no idea where it went. After he enters, he makes the OK sign, but I think you should take over after this point, Elite Clockman.
Yes, me and ISO Toilet enter the scene, but in the leak that I showed yesterday, this scene was actually different because we could actually see Moby as well here, but he seems to be absent in this frame now, even though he comes back in a second. I check the scene and everything seems fine until the speakerman looks at a file called SKIBIDI Apocalypse, and a very eerie music starts playing while we can see that the speakerman who is reading these files seem very terrified. He closes the files and points at them, but suddenly, I kill him with my robot arm.
I kill him, but yeah, like why, buddy?
Which I
Answer
had
the
no
question.
idea I had until I watched this episode. This twist was actually crazy, and I kind of guessed it might happen in my episode 11 analysis when we were talking about the Morse code which said friends ?
Yeah,
when me
true.
and ISO Toilet showed up. Right after the camera pans to me and ISO, we can see that ISO's TV says no spoilers, and this might actually be one of the reasons why we killed these Alliance members. My theory is that the analysis YouTubers are not traitors, and instead they are there to protect something. Maybe no one was supposed to see what was inside that file. Maybe us...
Why he spelled spoilers wrong though? That says... No, he spelled it wrong. Spoilers.
The analysis YouTubers in the series know more about the future, and since this is a multiverse series, it's very possible that they might be there to protect the timeline and play out the events as they should happen. If they are anomalies that weren't supposed to be there. These two Alliance members would have been tased and killed by the toilet we saw earlier, because if I didn't kill him with my spear, they had nothing to stop him. I don't know the extent of our powers, but I damaged the cameraman seconds later, and we Moby coming out of nowhere to grab the file and give it to ISO Toilet for him to burn it. It seems like ISO can use the flame TV beam, which TV Woman can also use.
Oh, I didn't realize that's how he got it. Moby, okay, Moby's right there.
And Moby seems too overpowered because he is a very tiny projectile. He is immune to fire, and I'm sure that he can probably go crazy.
Interesting. Okay, so there was Moby.
Fast. He might be on equal terms with Glitch Toilet if he were to try his best. After this, ISO Toilet gets down and does something to the POV camera while saying sorry with his
this multiverse is crazy.
TV monitor. It really does seem like we did this for a reason instead of just being evil, but it'll most likely be revealed later on. Whatever this SKIBIDI Apocalypse is, it might be something insane worth killing your own allies for. This episode was really crazy, and I really don't think anyone was waiting for that twist. If you have your own theories about why we betrayed the Alliance, let me know in the comments and make sure to like the video while smashing the subscribe button. Elite Clockman out.
That was the analysis. I'm not gonna lie, that was a crazy episode. Multiverse is comp. Multiverse is comp. It's calm. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what else you guys want in the comment section. Join the Discord. And thank you guys so much for your support. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.